Also, we might still look at some currency pairs, but majorly synthetic indices, right? Yeah. So this is here, you're live. We're live. Also, those of us in our group, you can also share to the group the link so that others can join on that. All right. So yeah. All right. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Share my screen now. So yeah, this is my screen. So the first pair we'll be looking at. The first pair we'll be looking at is so we're currently on trade on V100. So let's just look at V100. Let's see why we took this sell. So before then, I'll be sharing the link to the group so that people can join. All right. All right. Yeah. So we're still waiting. All right. So all right. So now, first of all, one of the things you notice is that we need to know the directional bias of this V100, right? So one of the first things was, you know, there was a break of structure to the down. So there was a clean break to the down, and now just like a sweep of this eye, something like this, sweep of that eye, break of structure. This becomes your protected eye, something like that, right? So yeah. So now, sorry. So we have that, and now we have this liquidity here, and this is our POI and everything. So basically, now we're expecting a down move from here all the way to this down part. Don't forget, V100 is going here, V100 is coming there, no matter what, right? From the analysis, from what we've seen, from the top-down analysis, and in fact, I think during the last outlook, we said it that V100 will be selling from this, I think around somewhere here. So we have been actually expecting much down moves to the down. So we're expecting much, right? Yeah. We're expecting much down. So basically now let's see from the 4 hour if there's anything basically that we saw. So now, if you look, this was first entry, second entry. Why we entered that one was because we saw the break of structure to the down, and we saw this liquidity that needs to be swept before the move. So that was the first actual neat entry, and stop loss will just be above the high, and targeting the overall bias. So this is the overall bias. So for V100, don't look for buys, look for sells. So basically, we have been looking for sales all the way, we're looking for sales all the way down, right? Now let's see 1 hour time frame. So if you trade O1C, that's DAX concept, right? You know that what we're looking for is basically a sweep of an eye and a break of structure, second break of structure. So that was what we saw here, and that was what gave that entry there. That's the POI and everything that gave this entry. And once we're targeting the next low. So that was how we got that entry. And now we're currently seeing something like that again. But I think not on this time frame, but on the, let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15 minutes time frame, you see clearly what happened. There was you will not see the sweep clearly here, but if you go to the 5 minutes, you see that there was a break of structure to the down clean, there was a second break of structure to the down, right? And this is now a liquidity for this POI. So, and let's see the 5 minutes time frame. Thank you for joining. All right. So now, basically, what we're expecting now is that, okay, you see what I was saying, yeah. So that was like a minor sweep, and yeah. So this other block is a neat one. It has not been tapped in, and you see price give a confirmation, and I sent it to the group like, oh, start selling from here. Let me see if I can get it. All right. Um, So yeah, that's for we're currently still selling, still expecting the price to go down all the way down, right? So now, so remember the overall target, but we're just selling to this place first. We'll look for more sales. Just looking for sales till it gets here. It gets to 947.5621. That's what you do basically. So now, let's look at another pair, and this pair we'll be looking at is let's look at V10-1S, right? So V10-1S, if you go to the monthly time frame, you see that something was actually moving price from there. So, and if you analyze on your MT5, you see that it's from somewhere here to this down that price is supposed to tank to. So we're still expecting more drops to the down, and you see our price have been respecting our POS and all. So now, basically, what can we see from the 24-hour time frame? 24-hour time frame, we could see okay, let me just remove this. This was like lower time frame entries and all. So now we could see you could say, okay, this is liquidity. We could just assume that that's liquidity. This was our sweep, and that becomes our protected eye. So this is like the entry and all, but that's on the higher time frame. Do you get? So you might also go down to the lower time frame, like a 4-hour time frame, to see what's basically happening right there to judge, right? So now see, so this what we basically have for the so that's we're saying this is first break of structure, and we're saying this is the second break of structure. Yeah, right. So yeah, we're expecting at least a push to the upside for some time before the sell will continue and all, right? But let's see the 1 hour time frame. Let's see the 1 hour time frame. Sweep break liquidity. So there will be a lot of inside stuffs, right? But the higher time frame is the main drivers of the market, right? So that's another thing we must understand. So now basically, if we look at this trade, this first trade we call, yeah, so that first trade, I think I saw it on the 5 minutes. I saw the setup, the need setup on the 5 minutes time frame. So that setup on the 5 minutes time frame, I was like, okay, basically, what are we looking for? What are we looking for? We're looking for a sweep, a sweep. We're looking for a sweep. We're looking for a break, and yeah, sweep break. This is your cost model. This might be your liquidity. So something like that. And you see price tapped in nicely and dropped. Price tapped in nicely and dropped. This is another setup that might likely hold. So stop loss, your stop loss might just be above here, something like this. And And this being your sweep, this being your protected eye coming, and here being your break, and here being your second break or structure. So basically, here above is your POI. So yeah. So let's see how this, if it gives a confirmation, we can now take the sell. But remember that from the overall like bias, we are saying that okay, on the 4 hour time frame, we did not really see any tangible like stuff right immediately, like apart from this major sweep, major break, major and liquidity and all. So we're expecting that the price might actually go to this region, like do you get take this one out and now come down like this. Do you get? So basically this is like a low that is um that will be taken out very soon, right? So yeah, basically. So it might happen like that. So this V 101S, but remember the sell is still on till 8055, 8055, 8055, yeah, 8055, 8055. All right, so 14 just asked how do you get your bias? Okay, first of all, it's from the higher time frame. The higher time frame that are the main drivers of the market. So what I do is basically go to somewhere like your for example, for V100, you go see, let me go, okay, let's use this for example. This is a monthly time frame. So looking at this, you see that it's clearly on a downtrend. But what we are looking for is not just that, oh, it's on a downtrend. We're looking for a sweep, a break of structure, and a neat liquidity that will be like our POI before that zone and everything. So what we basically do is now what we'll do is what we'll do is this, like if you go to the weekly time frame, you see that there was a sweep, there was a break, and this might now serve as a liquidity, and we're targeting from there, we're targeting here. So we know that when we are going to our MT5, we are basically, if you go to my deriv MT5, that's, you basically see that I've marked that zone from there all the way. I've marked that zone from, okay, so you see, I've marked that, okay, it's coming from somewhere here, because on this one, you will not see the 24-hour time frame, so you will not see the weekly time frame on the monthly time frame, like, it's very, like, you can't go back, like, so I analyze from that first side, then come here to just follow that bias, like, you get. So basically, I'm expecting a sell on this. But now, should we just sell? Oh, because we're expecting a sell to the downside here. So what we're basically going to do is to still look for, again, same thing again, sweep break or structure, protected eye and all. So if you go to the forward time frame, you see that, oh, it happened somewhere here. So basically, when I say sweep break and everything, what we're expecting is something like this: a sweep of that eye and a break of structure, then your liquidity. So something like this is what you're looking for. That's why you see that I'll mark somewhere like this, I'll mark somewhere like this, and here's our PY, the other block that failed from this zone. Basically, if you have not watched that video on how to do this, then you can go back and watch those videos, right? Basically. All right, so basically that's what so I'm expecting price to still push all the way up before we sell to it down for V25 on it. So what I'm expecting is we just keep our fingers crossed until price takes out this and we want to drop to the downside. We're not buying, we're selling. Look for sales on V. 25. On V25, look for sales. On V25, look for sales. So you can also drop pairs that you want us to look out for. You can also drop pairs that you want us to look out for, right? Like I said, the V100. We are looking for sales until it gets to the down, right? We look for sales until it goes down to this place. So yeah, basically. So so just look for sales. Although price might want to come back to this other block to continue the sell again, but let's just keep our fingers crossed and see what is going to happen. So that will be like there's a sweep here, there's a sweep, there's a break to the downside. So there are two kinds of setup, right? There's the type 1 and there's the type 2. So this kind of setup is like having the structure in the internal before the break of structure. So stuff like this, so something like this is what it might still happen that okay, price want to come back here and now like continue the sales to the down. But remember, we're looking for sales. So we're just getting the directional bias and all. And so let's look at V75. So let's look at V75. So V75, basically we're looking for sales. We're looking for sales until it gets to this 7552. So yeah, we're looking for sales until it gets there. So look for sales for V75. In fact, I think I missed a sell. I missed a sell setup. Missed a sell setup for this one because let's see the 15 minutes time frame. Okay. This was the first, second. This one wasn't clear. So okay, this could be like the liquidity. Will be the liquidity, and this is like the POI for that trade, for this sell that occurred. And this will be like protected eye. So this sell missed that sell already. Now would have sold and it at profit. So what I'm basically saying is see what we looked at for here again. Similar thing. A sweep of the eye, break of structure, second break of structure, and price will need to come back here and take it out. You get, so that's what happened there. So this sell have been missed. This sell have been missed already, although there are more sales to come. So there's still a lot of space to sell to this down. So more setup will come. So more setups will come. More setups will come. So don't. How did I know that I should be looking out for sales? How did I know? How did I know that I should be looking out for sales? So first of all, if you look, the overall lower low was taken out, and you see that price came from somewhere. So just tell like it's just like you're telling a story, right? So you think that okay, price broke structure here. Price broke structure here, give us this protected eye. Then inside this space there was a kinikon, something happened here that swept and on and on and on and gave us a protected eye and this. If you go to the 1 hour, I think on the 1 hour time frame, we might see clearly So don't sell, don't buy, don't buy don't buy don't buy V75. Just keep on looking for sales. If you see what's happening, see the sell, like see the momentum. Imagine we are sold from that point, and that's the momentum because we are following the trend. When they say the trend is your friend, like it's actually true. Do you get? Do you get? So it's actually true. It's actually true. So follow the trend. Follow the trend. Follow the trend. If you want us to look at any pair, you can drop it on the comment section so that we can check it out, right? Any volatility pair, any synthetic indices pair that you want us to check out, right? We can go right there and maybe you are on that pair and everything. So there's this space to tank to this down. There's this space to, oh shit, there's still a lot of space for V75. Still a lot of space, a lot of space. Maybe you want to learn this strategy. You can actually learn the basics from that channel. You don't need to necessarily pay for someone to teach you. It's there for free. You can learn that, but if you want to gain mastery in it, you must actually practice, practice. If you don't practice, you will not gain mastery, actually. So now let's see V101 is. It's kind of like kind of seeing something. Let me just remove all this noise, right? So I want to show you how I do this, like how I do my top-down analysis from the top to the bottom. So basically, we need to know where price have been coming from to know where price is going to. So first of all, know where price is coming from. So in knowing where price is coming from, I will see that okay, there was so this is it. There was like a sweep of this place break, and now let's just say this is like our internal liquidity protected eyes, stuff like that. And price came from somewhere. It's coming from here, and where we price tank to, we'll come and take out the low here. Sorry, the low here. You get? So I've already like direction is not the problem now. I know that price is tanking to this three, right? So now I need to be looking for sales. So now same thing. I'll just look for now. Let's if we know that okay, we want to sell from somewhere here. So now imagine you just same setup again. You want to be looking out for sweep, break, second break of structure, then taking out that liquidity that was created this high here. So you'll be selling from somewhere here. You get. So basically that's what we will be looking for, like for the sales and everything. So now look at this. Let me see if there's any clear setup that that maybe add price to the downside. And okay. You see why I said that you must train your eye to see these things. So now, if you see, this is like a protected eye. That's a protected eye. That's a protected eye. Why did I say it's a protected eye? It swept above that point and it broke structure to the down, gave us a second break of structure to the down, leaving that high as a liquidity for price to use, and price dropped to the downside. So that is a like once you know that price is coming, like is going to definitely what's your next bus stop here. So you should know that price is taking. See what happened. Eventually, even if price went down, came back here, it still came back to take that place because you already like know the direction That's your bias. And I think I know you can see, okay, so this is something that you would have maybe taken the sales from here. You just be taking sales all the way to the down, basically. Sell all the way here. And now what can we see? Oh, network have been crazy. So I was saying something about this pair, right? That's V. So like I was saying something. So now if we go to the 4 hour time frame, I don't think there was any setup that actually made this sell. Or but if you go to like 15 minutes time frame, you see the setup that actually caused this sell that's currently happening now. So this the setup was this. And if you even look at like previously, you see a lot of sales, like a lot of sales happened, like this sell, like needs one, sell. So because of the direction, the bias, obviously, like sales will, you get the sales will because of the bias of the market. The moment you know the direction of the market, you can. So from this, you tell that okay, it has even hit the TP for this setup. I did not even see the setup. So basically, let's look at the those. I talked about the first one I talked about was return honest, and we're currently, I think the yeah we're still on that on the trade and everything. So you can take yourself like apply risk management because the market, you are not the market, right? The market. So yeah, basically, so selling all the way down, and I think V100 almost for that setup I sent the first time actually. Okay, almost went back, almost hit the SL. But you see, one of the reasons why you must understand this is that this eye is protected. Like it's not supposed to take that eye out. And if you look at it, see what happened. It did not come back there. You get, you get. So yeah, basically. So let's see what other pair we missed the V75 by sell. Like I said, keep on selling V75 till it gets to where I said it. For for um for V25, it has not. So it has not gotten to the place I want to sell from. It has not gotten to that place that we actually want to sell from. But we're still basically looking for waiting for sales, right? So yeah. So just practice these things. Basically, what we look out for, like I said, is a sweep of liquidity, a break of structure, second second break of structure, then that second break of structure forms your structural liquidity. Then your structural liquidity, when taken out, you now buy or sell after your structural liquidity is taken out. For the buy scenario, you have something like this sweep of the low, break of structure, second break of structure, then you wait for price to. So these are the things I mark out. I'll just mark out this low and this low. So once price hits low, just obviously do this, we buy. Then for the sell setup, sell scenario, a sweep of the eye, break of structure, second break of structure. So this is your first sweep. This is the sweep. This is the sweep. This is the break. This is the second break, right? Second break of structure. By now you should be conversant with what the break of structure is. So that's I protected. Then the other block that failed, right? Then you sell from that point. So basically, these are the two things you basically need. And when you do this on the higher time frame, like your 24 hours, your weekly, your monthly, you need better result. And I hope this helps you. Thank you so much for joining for this live session. Although it was not properly planned, although I was in my office and I was just like, okay, let me just do something. So let me just do this live and share to people that actually benefit. So thank you so much for joining. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, share. God bless you.